This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for November 1st, 2022. It's currently September 18th, 2022, 11:02 p.m. Eastern Time. So the overall theme and behavior for the day is a rally that a rally that offers an opportunity to open up a short position and protect against long positions. It's interesting though because in the midst of this rallied theme, there's also a decline in here, and the decline offers the main trade is an opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of a decline. So what I see, we have a correlation here. The cruelty card was the sneak preview card from the following day, so we likely opened down in comparison to where we closed the last day of October. And we have the completion of a rally in the pre-market, or overnight I should say. There's a trade opportunity in the midst of a decline and a low here, first low for the day here early in the morning. There's a big move to the upside that marks an opportunity to open up a short position. If you're looking to do a day trade, then you're going to want to sell that short position. If I do a day trade, I'm going to sell that position here at like 1 o'clock. But when we're declining here, what I'll do is I'll open up a long position for a swing trade. And in the midst of these rallies, I'll be opening up like a longer term. So by swing trade, I mean I'm going to close the long position tomorrow. A longer term swing trade, like a matter of a few weeks probably. That's what I'm looking for on the short side. So tomorrow I'll sell calls that I buy today in a decline, and a couple weeks out I'll sell the puts that I buy in the midst of the rallies today, at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. Pretty interesting day. So completion of rally there, and then from that decline right around the open, we have a big move to the upside in that first half hour. Really reaching for a distant resistance on a one-day chart, on the scale of a one-day chart resistance, but it's a distant resistance that we reach for. And then from that big move to reach for distant resistance, we have a decline that looks to start somewhere around like 10 to 11 o'clock. And it increases with momentum moving forward in time. There's a failed attempt to break through key resistance that we expect to break through. So maybe like we come up against the same top of a range, and people think we're going to break through, but we fail to break through, and instead we turn around and we decline through key support. And it looks like we decline it into at least 1 o'clock, possibly all the way into 2 o'clock. Yeah, so like right around 1 o'clock is where I'll sell the puts that I purchase like for a day trade, right? And then around somewhere towards the end of the day, around like if the low's at 1, then it starts around like 1. Like out of that low at 1. If the low is at 2, it starts out of that low, but there's a fast sudden move to the upside out of that low. We do have some erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level. We revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity, so probably a crest that we revisited earlier in the day. And then we have a notable rally that commences in the last hour of trading, last 2 hours of trading. It really takes off, possibly even breaking through a resistance here. But it really, there's a rally that really starts there towards the end of the day. An agreement between two leaders or a merger of some kind, something along those lines, is maybe highlighted in the last hour of trading. But this is the rally, like right at the end of the day, I'll be opening up short positions. But that's for a long term, like a 2-week long swing trade roughly. Whereas I bought puts at the rally early in the day, first thing in the morning, to sell midday, if that makes sense. Now when I left out that midday, I'm going to want to do a swing trade as well for an overnight swing trade. So I'm going to buy calls midday, right around the time that I sell those puts for the day trade. I'll buy calls, hold them overnight, and cash in on them tomorrow. Yeah, cash in on them right at the right around the open there. In the post market, there's a move to the upside. We likely open higher. It looks like we probably open higher. It's a little unclear, but it looks like we probably open higher tomorrow. And we do have a higher level, the same high as today, or a higher level, likely a higher level, as correlated to tomorrow's sneak preview card. And that's November 1st, 2022, my friends. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, follow that rule of karma. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my friends, you need to look it up. We have a video about the rule of karma. Check it out, my friends. And I'll see you on the next one.